Hey everybody, welcome back. We are on Unit 3. We are on subsection 3.9, which is the last subsection of Unit 3. This subsection is titled Automatic Stabilizers. I want you to understand that automatic stabilizers, we need to connect to fiscal policy. And once again, what is fiscal policy? The manipulation of the government's budget to stabilize the economy. Okay, so when we talk about our automatic stabilizers, we're talking about things that are in the government's budget that will work automatically to stabilize the economy. In fact, another name for automatic stabilizers is built-in stabilizers. I like this name too. What this built-in means is these are stabilizers that are built into our government's budget. And once again, they will happen automatically. What do we mean by them happening automatically? We don't need legislatures or the president to do a thing, and things will automatically happen to help stabilize the economy. So, as we get into this, the first thing I want to do is I want to talk about one more time what I mean by stabilizing the economy. What I mean by that is we need for our government's budget to act in a way that is counter-cyclical. Remember, we grow in a cyclical manner, right? We have periods of contraction and expansion. Contraction and expansion. We don't want to grow like that. We want to grow like this red line, okay? The black line is how we actually grow. The red line is how we want to grow. We don't want this cyclical pattern. So, when we are contracting, we need expansionary policies. And when we are expanding, we need contractionary policies. So, our government's budget automatically works to do just that, once again, without our politicians passing a single piece of legislation. To help explain that, I'm going to use this graph. Right from the outset, I want you to know that this graph is not ever needed to be drawn on an AP test, okay? I'm just using it as a tool to communicate something here, okay? My vertical axis, I want you to think I've got dollar amounts. I'm measuring dollar amounts vertically. And the two types of dollar amounts that I'm measuring are taxes and government outlays. On the horizontal axis, I've got real GDP, our economy. So what is the main thing that we see in this graph? We see that as our economy gets bigger, as it improves, as our economy gets bigger and bigger and bigger, as it improves, as you might say, we are expanding when we're going that way, you see the red lines going up, which means tax revenues are going up. And that's what we want them to do, because taxes going up is contractionary policy. So once again, as our economy expands, tax revenues actually automatically go up, which is contractionary, and that is stabilizing. Why do they go up? Well, if you think about our taxes, indirect business taxes, which are sales taxes, okay, taxes on transactions, corporate profit taxes, okay, of course, that one's self-explanatory, payroll taxes, those are taxes paid by laborers, by people on a payroll, and income taxes. All of those types of taxes, as the economy gets better, well, people pay more in those taxes. And if the economy contracts, tax revenues automatically go down, which is what we want them to do. If our economy begins to contract as we go this way, our tax revenues go down, and decreasing taxes is expansionary. So as our economy contracts, we get expansionary policies. Government outlays. It's the opposite of taxes when it comes to our economy. As the economy improves, okay, government outlays actually decrease. Not by quite as much. In fact, I intentionally drew the slope of this one in absolute terms to be less than the slope of this one. I wanted this one to be a little bit steeper. Taxes change even more with the economy. Government outlays don't change as much, but they do change some. What are the things in regards to government outlays that change when the economy expands or contracts? The big ones are unemployment compensation, Medicaid, temporary assistance to needy families, and food stamps, okay? As the economy gets better and better and better and better, our spending on those programs goes down, because those are all programs where we're giving money or some type of services to people that are impoverished, okay? So as the economy improves, there's less people impoverished, less spending on those programs. As our economy gets worse and worse and worse, you can notice that we're getting higher, greater and greater amounts of outlays, which is exactly what we want, okay? Again, when we contract, we want more government outlays. When we contract, come this way, we want more government outlays, and that's what we get. And when we expand, we want less government outlays. When we expand, we want less government outlays, and that's what we get. So our government, built into our government's budget are these automatic stabilizers, these things that will automatically work to stabilize the economy. One more time, what do I mean by stabilizing the economy? When the economy expands, we need to contract it. When the economy is contracting, we need to expand it. We need policies that are counter-cyclical. They help stabilize the economy. Anyhow, hope that made sense to you. We'll see you in the next video.